Hi Soul Fam, welcome back to this channel where we do tarot readings every single Monday and guided meditations and sound healings on Thursdays. If we haven't met before, I'm Frances. I am the lead practitioner and founder at Four Noble, creator of the Four Noble Tarot deck, which we are going to be working with today and every week. And I'm so honored and excited to be here with you. So let's dive into our reading for the week. If you're new to these cards, you all hear me. If you're here every week, you're like, oh my God, don't tell me about the cards again. But if you're new here, again, this is the Four Noble Tarot deck. It comes with a guidebook that tells you how to work with the cards as well as descriptions for each of the cards. Fits inside of the box. And then, of course, we have our 78 hand illustrated gold foil tarot cards. All of this is sustainably made and shipped with carbon neutral shipping within the US. US shipping is free, but I do ship internationally as well. If you would like to purchase this deck, please check out the description box below. You can purchase it directly through my website or through Etsy. So whatever, I was gonna say dealer's choice. It's kind of punny, so we're gonna go with it. Dealer's choice, except I'm the dealer. But you will be the dealer when you purchase it. Okay, it's early this morning. My brain is babbling. We're gonna center in. Here we go. Okay, grounding the energy. Oh, all right. Working in the light in the highest. For everyone here is greatest good and deepest understanding at this time. Keeping my energy on, cleansed and protected. And everyone here's energy as well. Gosh, they're just flying out today. Welcoming in my spiritual team. And every person here is spiritual team. All right, what do we need to know this week? And please remember, if you ever see this, or if you see this video rather, the week after it was recorded, please trust that it found you at exactly the right time. But I do recommend subscribing to this channel so that you can be watching these videos in real time moving forward. Okay, so if you were watching, I hope that you could see it, but you could probably hear it. These two cards fell out while shuffling. Whenever that happens, I feel like it's our spiritual teams being like, make sure you don't miss these cards. So we're gonna start here. I'll hover my hands over the cards later on to pull some additional guidance, but I feel like these two cards are really important. Yeah, we'll see how they guide us through this. So first card that came out, okay, this card has been coming up a lot for us. We are still in, sorry about that, there we go. We are still in this devil energy. Yeah, the devil card is about detachment and having to face the shadow self. So they're kind of saying like, excuse me, last week you were aware of the things maybe that you need to heal, or maybe not even aware of them. Maybe this is, I understand. They're saying, not maybe, this is a good week to reflect on last week or up until the point that you've seen this video and been like, could have handled that better, right? Or like, ooh, not so proud of that situation. Or, yeah, like that was not my best moment. That was not a highest self decision. That was not a highest self act. And actually face it. So, I'll just full disclosure. Yesterday I had a really emotional day, with my husband, and it was just not a good day, to be real. Like it was not a good day. There were things I could have done better. There were things I'm proud of, but there were things I could have done better. And I know that those things are triggering my shadow self. I'm not going to go into that because it's really personal, but that's kind of what they mean. So like reflecting back on this past week, we knew last week we might be triggered and there might be some areas or habits that needed to be shifted, or some attachment styles or communication styles, or again, shadow self, the unacceptable parts of ourself, even though they're not unacceptable, but we may feel that way about them. But they're like, you were kind of aware of it, but we didn't really master it last week, so let's master it this week. But let's take a little pause and a little audit of what happened last week or recently in the past month or so, that we can really actually pinpoint, identify why it hurts us, why we act that way, why we feel attached to this thing that's not really serving us, and make an action plan to move out of that. Okay? So we're still in the devil energy. It's not a bad card. It's just telling us like there's still some more work to be done in here. I feel like this is the last week of it. We'll see what they say next week, but let's make it the last week of it. Let's do the work this week so that we don't see this card for a while, that we can be a little bit more in like a coasting, smooth sailing energy. Yeah? Okay. Next card. Okay. Dang. Okay, so 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is about completion, ending of cycles. So they actually are saying like, it will stop this week if you stop it, if you let it die, right? But that's going to be a commitment from us to actually face it and do the work to shift out of it. It's not going to stop unless we stop it. And 10 of Swords is like, stop it. Like now, like right now this week, like just do the work. You're only going to have to do it once in the immediate future. Just do it and it will be done. Face it and it will be done. They're saying acknowledge and admit it. I don't know who that's speaking to, but a little bit to myself, like admit it and it will be done. Express it and it will be done. Yeah, it's kind of just like, this is strange, but they're almost equating it to like a tummy bug. Once you get it out, you're done. Like, it's like, oh gosh, thank God, I feel so much better now. I just had to like get it out of me. Yeah. So, yeah, important this week. They're like, it's still lingering. You're aware of it, but you might not be like actually doing the work. And that's okay. This isn't a criticism. They're just like, we want you to be through with this. So let's do it. I want to pull some guidance on how. Like, it's one thing to say to do it, but how? Like, give us some action steps. Okay. I put my hand down, but it didn't land on any cards. So we're going to stop here. Just these three steps here, or they're going to combine into one. So first, okay. Okay, so first, the sun. Be nice to yourself, please. Be warm with yourself. Let yourself nourish yourself. So this is not about you are the worst. You made a mistake yesterday. You were being mean to your partner and you didn't respond the way that you would have, that you feel really proud of. And Francis, I can't believe you. This is, hey, you were hurting yesterday and I understand that. But the way that this situation unfolded actually made you hurt more and you deserve to not be in pain. I love you. Let's figure out how to not let that happen again. See the shift in energy? So starting with kindness with yourself, not criticism. Next, 7 of Pentacles, patience. You are doing the work. Just by being here, listening to this, you're doing the work. Just by acknowledging it, you're doing the work. But it will take nourishment. This card is a picture of seeds under the ground being slowly nourished. So the first piece of this is, yeah, we might not see what's going on under the ground, right? We are still doing the work by just our brain acknowledging that the work needs to be done. But number 2, then go slowly. Every day, little by little, little nourishment, little attention, like a garden, tending the garden. Yeah, we need water and sun. That's what these cards are. And so really making sure that you are healing gently. While we are being called to do it now, fast action, it doesn't mean that the healing itself needs to be so intense. It can be gentle, it can be kind, and it can be slow. Page of Wands is about very present, intentional action. So I don't want you feeling like, oh my God, I gotta heal the shadow self. Okay, so I'm gonna journal and I'm gonna meditate, and then maybe I'm gonna do a cord cutting, and then right? It's what is actually gonna help me heal here? Like, take a minute to actually be uncomfortable with the feeling or with the situation and then understand what you are going to need to move through that. So for example, for me, I'll be thinking about yesterday, being uncomfortable with that, having to relive it and rewatch it in my mind's eye and re-experience those feelings and be like, okay, I don't want that again. What do I need? I need a safe space. Not that my husband's not safe, but I need to feel like that's my shadow. It's like I don't feel safe like expressing my feelings. That's not true, but that's part of the shadow self. So I need a safe space to express my feelings. Okay, so I need to have like a feelings journal. Like literally this, so I'm doing the work in real time with you right now. So it's like I need a feelings journal, one that like I can get angry in, and all journals can be that way, but I like to have multiple journals, like manifestation journal, like nighttime journal, all the things. So I need a feelings journal, an expression journal. That's one way to move through with Page of Wands. The second piece of Page of Wands is reminder of what they already said. Decision to heal this is quick. Process to heal it is slow. One step at a time. This might be a year-long thing. This could be a one-day thing, depending on what you're working through. This could be a lifelong thing of healing. But the decision to heal it means you're doing it. The success of the healing might not be overnight. You might constantly have to work on this, and that is okay. It doesn't mean you're failing. It means that this is part of your life lesson here. Okay, so your how-tos are be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself, slowly nourish, and then be present in your healing. Take it one step at a time, and don't get overwhelmed with like, I need to go to therapy and do this and do this and do this. It's like, no, today I am focusing just on this one thing, and that is enough. If it doesn't completely fix it, that's okay. I would rather go all in on this one thing and then move to the next instead of a little bit in all the areas and not really receive from any of it. Okay? All right, so spend some time today, tomorrow, thinking about this and how it applies to you. All right? Very interesting. Again, big hugs for you all. Okay, I feel like there's one more card, likely not related to that. So this week, I feel like they're like, let's give you something for the heart, like something for the heart space. One card. Yeah. Oh, the star. So this beautiful shining light. They're like, you are your own North Star. You are safe to follow your heart's desire, your soul's desire. Let life flow. Let yourself enjoy multiple things at once, right? It doesn't have to be all in. Your heart, they're showing it almost like one of those, you know, those bulbs that have a light bulb inside with lots of different holes and it kind of like beams light. They're showing it that way. Like your heart might have multiple different light streams. It's okay to follow all of those. You might not be able to follow all of them at once, just logistically speaking, but you can have more than one passion. You can have more than one dream. You can have more than one goal. The guidance with the star, though, is to know intuitively when to move down each light path and how to move down each light path. And to move down each light path, even if you feel uncertain about what's at the end or about the journey to get there, right? The star is about just trusting the heart, trusting the third eye, trusting your inner knowing that you are your own greatest guide. Because when you listen to the heart and the third eye, you are listening to spirit, you are listening to universe. The brain might try to veer you off the light path because it might be the scary one. It might be the expansive one. It might be the new one. It might not make logical sense. But if you can have the strength and the trust within yourself to follow those light paths of the heart and of the third eye space, even in confusion and fear, that's where the magic happens, right? That's where everything gets all sparkly like a starry night sky. Yeah. So let yourself move in flow and in grace. Oh, that feels good. Ah, that feels like a right next step today. Ah. Instead of, and now I gotta do this and I gotta do this, brain, right? We can just slowly move in the way of the heart. Yeah. So the final piece they're saying, to connect these cards, we are wrapping up and clearing out things that are taking up space right now, that are not serving us, to make way for openness in the heart, clarity of the third eye, and the freedom and the trust and the excitement in moving forward down those light paths. Yeah. So this is kind of an integral week. No pressure. Again, by acknowledging it, you are doing it. But once we clear that space, we can open the space to move forward in the way that we want to move forward. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful, everyone. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. Feel free to share how this resonated with you in the comments. If you would like to donate to the love jar, as I call it, I will leave my PayPal donation link in the description box below. This helps me to show up for you with energy every week. So any donations are so appreciated. Thank you so much in advance. And please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. I'm sending so much love and light your way, and I'll see you again on Thursday for your Reiki Charge guided meditation, and on Monday for your tarot reading for next week.